is just another euphemism for mediocrity, where participation is more highly valued than achievement, where just enough to get by is the new standard of excellence. There is a small minority of people who fight back against such apathy, who struggle daily to reach new heights. These brave few are the hope for the future, the bright shining light for the next generation. They are the ones who will lead us to the places we have never dreamed of, to the undiscovered country, to reach goals only a few can even begin to imagine. Unfortunately, none of those people could be here tonight, so kick back and relax. Prepare yourself for several hours of fun, friendship, fascinating conversation, and fabulous music. All those F's except an alliteration and kind of a radio trick. Speaking of radio, you're listening to the most popular radio station in the history of broadcast radio, at least among stations that originate from Chris's living room. It's Curious Times. Your host is a curious listener. Here she is, Chris.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Curious Times. It's a Saturday night. Anyways, it's Saturday night. Can you believe it's January 19th? And it is, in fact, January 19th. Whether you want to believe it or not, it really still is. And it's a Saturday. That means Kimber is here. And let's see, what do we got coming up? We got more holes these days than usual. Let me see now. January. So tomorrow is theoretically Nick. And then Diana's here Monday. Tuesday we're off. Wednesday it's Kathleen. Then we're off Thursday, Friday, and then we have Corrine de Winter next Saturday, a week from tonight. So we'll see how many of those shows actually happen and go from there, right? Thanks everybody for coming and being in the chat room. We probably got some people listening to the live stream as well, and many that will listen later on to archives. Thank you very much. And if you haven't joined IntuiTalks yet, join IntuiTalks.com, and you can join us right in the chat room, and you don't even have to phone in. You can just put a headset on and connect with us directly that way through your browser. In any case, Kimber is here. She's a clairvoyant, a psychic. She's a psychic medium, a healer. She can read auras. She can read those auras on both people and animals. And she does cards and stones and bones, and she can get you your dead people, your guides, your animal totems, your angels. She can do just about freaking anything. And I don't know why she's not on some, Hollywood Walk of Fame or something like that by now. Anyway, all of these abilities which she had before were enhanced significantly following a near-death experience, which does seem to happen to a lot of folks. And so she feels more driven since then to help people, as many as she can, and use her abilities in this way. And so let's just go get her and say hello and find out what's going on with Kimber. You all settled into your new place now? Oh, are you all settled into your new place now? Kimber. Yeah, just speak now. You're unmuted on my side. Kimber, you muted yourself on your side. See, no matter how many times we try...
I'm sorry. Hey.
It doesn't even matter. That's the sound all we want before the show starts.
No, I'm sorry. I thought I had it. Darn it.
Together for about 5 years. Maybe this year will be the lucky year.
I still thought I was unmuted. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm settled in and getting there, and yeah, a lot with it all moving, but it's been an adventure. Doing well though. And how about you?
Everything's not been very great just because my back and neck have been seems like for a month or more by now. It is about a month now since I've been wrecked like this, and so I almost get there to where I can walk in normal human steps, and then something happens and I seem to go backwards with that. So Yeah, so I mean, to be very honest, yeah, it hasn't been a lot of fun lately to be Chris. But
Aw.
we're, although I'm down to like, okay, I still have rice, but I got so tired of rice. I've come up with so many inventful ways of using flour and water that it's ridiculous. And but even my flour is almost gone now. So I'm gonna reach the point here where it's not gonna matter how much it hurts. I'm gonna have to walk to the goddamn store and see what I can do about getting some food into my house, you know. I don't know how long it's been since I had coffee, really. So I've been drinking tea instead, which is good for me. I mean, it's healthier, you know. And I have lost some weight, which is good. It's, I feel like I'm playing Survivor, except I'm on my own. Nobody can even, I wish somebody could just vote me out, you know. Can somebody just vote me out?
Get off the island already, right?
Out of here for crying out loud, you know. And
yeah, you've had enough rice.
that's what, like, but I did up for some interesting things, which I probably won't be able to replicate ever because I just like throw crap together, you know. And I'm like down to a little bit of condiments, really, and I could unplug my fridge and really it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, you know, when you're mixing ketchup and water, making tomato soup, that it's time to go to the store. You know.
I just I had a little bit still of this, like, it's almost like chicken noodle soup, except for that it's like a Shanghai, it's like a Chinese kind of spices and everything else in it instead, and with a little bit of little noodles, like thin little noodles like you get in the thin chicken noodle, and
Yeah.
but that I ate yesterday. It's gone, gone. So.
Yep, using up the ramen and the broth.
And so then I was you know, lots of I was making lots of naan bread, and I made a couple of batches of hummus, like except for that I didn't use garbanzo beans, I used navy beans, and except that I didn't have any of the proper ingredients for it, but I had a last little couple squirts of lemon juice. That's also gone now.
Yep. Getting creative, though. It's
Although, you know, there's people I was reading the other day, like people that can go on the water fasts for like as long as 20 days, and that it's really a good way to detox the body and everything like that. And so it won't kill me. And believe me, I could still stand to go without a few meals. And I could lose a little bit more weight. Would be good. Because I'm still, you know, I'm still a little weighty. But anyway,
you're just ready for winter. You're good, though. No, that's not.
Summer is a lot easier for me to get to and from the store. You know what I mean? So I got a car thing. The minute that I can feel that I can get there on, and then just rent a car. Here's my plan: rent a car for a day. That will be as expensive as it will cost me to get one Uber ride to and from the store. You know what I mean? And so then I'll have a car for a day. I can do all my errands, all my groceries, and I can see if I can boost my own car with it. Ha 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 ha. Right?
Yep. Exactly.
First, you know what I mean? Then at least I will have restocked on all the stuff that I can get that's non-perishable. And I'll be like shopping, like, what do they call it? Like a prepper. Or, non-perishable food will, anyhow. So other than that, whatever, we're still here and, hanging in there okay, hanging in there.
Yeah, well, that's good. And yeah, it has been overwhelming and a lot for the new year and even a lot of last year, but things are going to get better. You're going to start feeling better, but I know it's been overwhelming and so much physically and just getting around and being able to get things done and taken care of and I know it'll get better, but I so hope for you and send you much healing and much love. Because I know it's been very difficult, just the pain you've been going through and getting around, getting things accomplished, and as you said, even going to the store and stuff. And you're having car issues as well, too, right?
Oh, problem, right? Like, even I could go out on me, at least I could, like, even if it took me 10 minutes to get there, car, and 5 minutes to get in and a lot of pain, but at least I could drive to the store. I could get stuff, you know what I mean? I could still get stuff done. And this way is, like, really been, I can't understand why I wrote all this bullshit into my plan, though. I really can't. You know what I mean? And if I planned this life, I was set. Like, all I had to do was, is keep even a little low-paying job would have been good. And I couldn't even do that. So I totally can't believe that this is happening.
Well, you took on so much and you signed up for a lot, and a lot of it for others more so than for yourself, and you do so much for many, and that's just that you took the hard road, the long road. The way about that is a little bit more difficult, but in what you do, you help so many, and it's just some of the things that we sign up for, we look back and go, what were we thinking? But
they should have put soul into the frickin' psych ward before I chose this life. You know what I mean?
Well, you're like me, you didn't read that fine print, We just jumped in and we want to help, right? And that's what counted.
In line, and I was like all cocky, and I was gonna suffer more than for me, make it worse for me. I could do better. I could do better than that guy. And so anyway,
you challenge yourself.
Like for next life, note to self. You know what I mean? Take a nice, easy life next time. That would be nice.
Yeah, no doubt, right? It would be, but you're like me. We sign up for the shit anyways. We just go, no, we're gonna take the hard way about, even though we've been through it all, and that reminds me of reading that Barbara gave me before, Barbara DeLong, amazing. But she even said, oh, don't sign up for it again, but you will anyways. And I feel that you're the same way, that we just do it.
Well, maybe the stupid, see, maybe that's what it means. Like, it's not that you screw up in life and therefore you're forced to go back and start over. It's that you chose the really wrong life and now you have to go back and keep choosing until... So probably the smart people are resting and never to have to come back here ever again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And they say, well, lessons learned and that, I'm going to take the easier road. I'm like, I'm done. But, you're like me. We're never never really done. There's always more to do, and we overthink it. We go, no, I don't know. I got to go back because there's just more I got to do, and there's more I got to help, and more things that need to be done. And as difficult as it can be, there's always a reason. And sometimes we wonder, well, what can that possibly be?
Series was that. Remember when you were a kid and they had those little surprise bags? They were all stapled off and like they all cost the same, but they had little different treats in them. You didn't necessarily know what you were going to get in yours. I don't know if they had those there or not. But so to me, it's like, what if, you know what I mean? Or it's like, okay, maybe a better example is like these cable companies that group a whole group of channels together. So if you just want that one channel, you got to pay for all 6 of the channels that are in that same section. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that you have to take a lot of crap on that you just to get that one channel. So maybe when we're picking our lives, it's like, here's the things I really need and want, and then the universe loads in all that crap. You know what I mean? And if you want, there's all that, we'll give you those, and now here's the rest of it, right? And so maybe the best is yet to come. Maybe the best is yet to come. Although I had a dream, when was it? Like yesterday I laid down and I had a little bit of a nap, and I had this dream that I found 2 big bottles of e-juice in my car. And that made me happy because I ran out of that the other day. And so I'm all out of like vaping stuff and all that too. You know what I mean? Everything's done. And so I'm like, you know, you're in trouble when you have a dream that you found e-juice in your car. like I've never even had a bottle of it in my car. You know what I mean? But there I was. I found 2 bottles in my car in my dreams, you know? And
yeah. Well, it's surprising. Sometimes they have hidden meanings and, you know, different things. And for you, it's a stress relief. It's a kind of a go-to. It helps to get you through. And so to find that is like better than candy or, you know, some people like different things. They're addicted to chocolate or whatever, you know. And
you know, if sleeping, it would be fine, but I didn't. I woke up and I didn't have 2 big bottles of juice.
yeah, darn it. It's like manifest, you know. have it come because there's certain things that are just kind of it feels like a lot of overwhelming stress and just a lot of things and a lot of, you know, sometimes our dreams.
Caller line is getting bigger here on us, so we do have 1, 2, 3, at least 3 it looks like. So I know that the first one was 703, so 703 will be first. That's familiar. So 2 and 614. Oh, 614 is that? No, 416 was 61. So this is going to be, what's her name there? Adriana and somebody. I don't know.
Oh, yay!
I don't know.
Good. I'm happy.
So we're going to have, let's see, 1 hour and 20 minutes, 1 hour and 15 minutes, 3 callers, 20, 40, 60. So that's good. We could talk for a little bit. You can have about 20 minutes with each person and not a second longer. Somebody buy her an egg timer and mail it to her, okay? Drop ship it. Ship her, and we'll force to use it on the show. And then when we all hear the little boo, then we know, including the caller. And we'll tell the caller that they must cease to speak the very moment that they hear the buzzer.
Yeah, I I know. I run long sometimes. Sorry. And the crickets work. I need to send you the new cricket thing.
There's times you haven't even heard the crickets. I'm like, man, she's this one. She is not even hearing the crickets.
I know. I'm sorry. I think I got immune. I'm gonna have to send you the amazing crickets where they sound just so beautiful, like a choir.
Sound too ugly for you. I see. So I can't.
No, it's just they're my spirit animal now, and I hear them. You know, I've even talked to Adrienne, and she's like, I hear the crickets. You know, I'm like, I know, but no, I think I got too used to them. I don't know what it is, but I do need to get a timer because a lot of times I will run long, and I'm sorry. I get going, and I'm like the Energizer Bunny. I just keep going and going. So, yeah. I'll get better. I will pay attention. You keep me in line, Chris.
My very best. Sometimes I think you just don't hear me at all, you know? But that's okay. We'll go. So so you are mostly settled in, but you're not all moved yet? Is that what you said?
Yeah, yep, pretty much. I got a lot of it done. And you know what I did the other day? Gosh, I can't believe it, but I accidentally threw away a box of books that I had. I had forever. I had books and some cards, and I thought they were like boxes that needed to go out for garbage, and I threw them away. And I was like, oh no. I realized after it was too late, the garbage man came. I'm just devastated. You know, to most people that wouldn't be traumatizing, but to me, that is. I'm like, oh no. I threw away books and cards and probably books that I had for years and would never read, but still they have meaning. You know how we get attached to certain things. And yeah, I did that once with stones as well. And the thing is I knew better. And you know how a lot of times you get this foresee and you're like, no, don't throw it. But you just do anyway because you're in a hurry and you want to quit catch garbage or whatever, you know. But something tells you, no, don't do it. But you do it anyway. And then you look back and go, gosh, now I realize why. But yeah, I actually threw away some books I've had for many, many years and some cards.
You know, I would have and I would beat the garbage truck to the dump, you know, or I would have tried to find out where's that guy going and where, you know.
I know. I
know that it's pretty heavy. A box full of books would be pretty heavy, wouldn't it?
Yes, it is. But I had a friend helping me, and I was like, okay, this pile over here, and this can go, and this stuff over here, this is donated, and this stuff's keep. And I accidentally said, so it was me. I'm to blame. You know, I screwed up, and I set the box in the wrong spot. And it got tossed, and I did that before with stones. It's probably been a year or two, and I still think about these stones. Most people are like, what? But me, I get attached, and it's energy, and it's, it's personal things, and it's things that mean a lot, and so yeah, I was like devastated. That I threw them away. I couldn't believe that, and I did so want to go after the garbage truck, and they'd probably think I'm crazy. My books, I'll never read them, but I still want them, But yeah, then cards and but you get caught up in things and so many things going through your mind. But see, there again, I got reminded of the lesson that I always tell everybody is pay attention to your intuition. And if you feel that, no, don't do it or something's off, then pay attention to it. And I did, as you said, because it was. That's funny that you said, because it was really heavy. And when I said it in the spot that I did, I thought, gosh, this feels really heavy. This doesn't feel like like garbage, like stuff that I'm throwing because I donated and threw stuff and, at different spots. And I can't believe I actually said it in that spot, but yeah, it's one of those things that I'm dwelling on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my books, my cards, because everything carries energy, and a lot of times I get too attached to, as I said, stones or certain cards and certain books, and you get those memories and those feelings, and then when they're gone, it's like, oh no. So yeah, that was one of the things through moving that I did, but I gave away a lot of stuff too as well, and cleared, and I'm happy. So it's always good to have a new place and new energy and all the different things. But it's surprising how much, as you start to go through things that you forget about or that you've had for years, and you kind of dig up a lot of memories and a lot of feelings and a lot of stuff. And then you go through and you go, well, let's see, do I want this and do I want to keep this or that? But yeah, that was something that I'm going to be thinking about for a while. I'm going to miss my cards and my books. Oh well, right? Things happen for a reason, I guess.
If I was here, it wouldn't have been able to, because we can't just put boxes over at for the garbage man to pick up like a box. That would be something we would have to take to the dump ourselves.
Oh, I suppose. Things, yeah.
And one year, number of years back, this shows you, like, I didn't really used to, like, I would have beer on hand at home and that, but I really wasn't much of a drinker, and so anyhow, there came a time when I was, like, taking all the bottles into, to the depot to get the refund and for recycling, right? And so I'm like, there was, like, cases of beer, you know what I mean? So I'm like, taking these empties out, and blah. And like, then I go grab a stack of them, like say a stack of three at a time, you know what I mean? And, like, so this is like later on after I wasn't working no more, I probably went through a bit more beers, you know what I mean, right? But when I was working, I was drinking very much. So I had this is like years worth of pop and water bottles and beer cans and all that stocked up, right? And so I'm lifting like these cases of beer, like empties, like three, and they're bottles, 12 bottles in each. And like I'm like, this one feels a little heavy, and there I was, lo and behold, a full case of beer. I'm like, what do you know, a full case of beer. I might have just otherwise sent into the recycle bin. Taken over to the bottom depot, So anyway, but I know for sure it was a heavier. That's what tipped me off. But so here's your song.
Yeah.
Little boxes on the
Made of ticky tack. There you go. There's your song.
I like that. There you go, little boxes. I know, that was such a sign. Because I lifted it and went, gosh, this seems really heavy. But I had so many things going through my head, and I set it back down and thought, no, I should, that's where I said lesson learned. Now I'm always telling everybody, listen, when you feel that something's off, trust it and don't do it or do it, and I didn't follow my own advice. I was like, oh no, I realized it, but too late. But little boxes, I like that. Because, yeah, it was a little box, but it was heavy, and I knew better, but I did it anyway. Darn it.
Jenny, you shouldn't have to delete that out, because I think the rules are you're allowed to have like a little 5-second section of something for satire or for whatever. So I think we're covered under the fair use law for that one.
Oh, I'm missing chat. What did she put? I thought it was good. Hey, Jenny.
Jenny, because Jenny, on my shows, afterwards, Jenny has to go and wipe out any songs I played before she posts it to YouTube. So I'm just...
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't have to delete that. Like, she's not here. And it's like, it's a post-show note for her. And like, and she'll be listening for this. Anyway, it's too late. Never mind. Okay.
It was fitting. Thank you.
For a real song break, though, and so this one you will have to cut out, Jenny. And then we'll just get to the calls right after that. And so let me get back up over.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll park Kimber, and she can go and get a comfort break or another drink, another vodka. And let's go with... Just trying to scroll down and find something I don't ever play. Oh, okay. I have played this, but I haven't played it in a while. And so I'm going to play it. Oh, I love that one too, though. And here we go.
Are you looking for a place to meet like-minded people? Are you a metaphysical practitioner, psychic, medium, or healer, or all of the above? We've got a place for you. IntuiTalks.com. Join for free, listen to spiritual radio shows, get a free website, watch and participate in classes, and so much more. Join the old spiritual, all under one roof network, www.IntuiTalks.com.
Visit PurplePlace.com today. For over 40 years, the Purple Energy Place has been delivering amazing results for their many customers. Inspired by the great genius Nikola Tesla, the harmony, healing, and energetic effects of the place have proven over and over to be beneficial and often miraculous to thousands of customers. With their money-back guarantee and the many benefits, how can you afford not to get one? Check their site for daily specials and choose from their many energy products. You won't be sorry. Visit them today at purpleplace.com for mind, body, and spirit. And expect a miracle.
Expect a miracle. Okay, see, I gave you the crickets before I even let you start talking. That. There we go. That's what I'll do. I'll play the crickets at the beginning of the reading. Always teasing him. Hello and thank you. Amy's there. Dan, Diane, Marie, how are you? Hope you're doing very well. And then we have 302. We have 614. And we have Dan and Amy on the phone. We have Kimber is our guest, and then we have 703. And so we're fixing to find out who's at 703 anytime now. And I'm just going to bring Kimber back on. And hello, Kimber.
Hey.
You ready to roll or what?
Yep, I'm all set. Ready to see who needs help. Yes, definitely.
If you're going to get a reading, you better let me know now, because then we'll have 4 or 5, and that will significantly alter the maximum amount of time that we can allow each reading to go. And so I see none, no one saying nothing. I know Amy's not feeling well, so no, not likely that she's going to do that. So, so let's go get 703 then. Hi, 703.
Hi, it's Andrea. How are you guys doing?
Andrea.
Hi. Oh, I'm so happy you called. How are you?
Yeah, my birthday was a couple days ago. It was actually on Thursday, so it was kind of yucky because the weather out here.
Oh. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Well, now time's up, so thanks for calling and have a good day. I'm just kidding. So do you have a question for...
I do. I think I wanted to call a while ago about a TV show, but I actually have a different question for you because you were so good with the first one. I have a job where I love my job, but the boss I work for has become very toxic, and now she's just stressing me out, yells at me, and I'm supposed to start a new job with the government, but I guess it's been on hold because of the shutdown we have out here. But the fingerprints have not come through yet. So do you think I'm going to get this new job before something happens with this job and I'm not there anymore? Well, I don't even know why she's doing this to me. I have no idea.
Yeah, I do feel you are going to get it. And that...
I just want to real quick and say, I think this might be one of those where things get made uncomfortable for you at one job because the next one's ready for you, and it's going to be easier for you to make the jump because things have become unbearable at the other one, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
A similar thing happened to me way back when I was young. And it was quite interesting how the timing of that all lined up, and it actually led me to a really awesome, amazing job and everything like that I otherwise wouldn't have made that jump had I not been really upset with the employer that I was with at the time. So, and I couldn't understand, it, and I was upset at that. It didn't make sense. So when this guy walks in the door and says, blah, blah, you should go apply there, they're hiring, and I went, and I never would have if I was reasonably happy at the other place. So I'll shut up.
Right.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with Chris that, yeah, she's right on with that. She is perfect because you do have a great opportunity ahead of you, and this is going to be a very good new job for you. It's time for a change. I see a lot of new things coming, and that you're ready for it, and that this is going to be a very good opportunity, a good job. As she said, it's timing. It's about just the right opportunity and the pieces of the puzzle kind of fitting together. It's been kind of, last year was a lot to go through and a lot of extreme changes and cliff diving. Like she said, she put it in a really good way. As I see just cliff diving and jumping off and going, hey, I'm ready for this. I'm going to just take my chances. And instead of waiting for the right time, you're like, I'm just going to make it the right time. I'm going to do this, and I'm ready for it. So this is going to be the year for you where a lot of what you went through, I see like a butterfly and see just changes and you finally getting your wings and all this stuff that you've went through paying off, and it's going to be amazing and a good opportunity. It is kind of a little bit of a delay, a wait, and as you said, it's kind of a government issue and just something that they're working out and the timing. But it is all about you. This year I see growth, changes, new opportunities. Wonderful. This is going to be an amazing, good job. I see money. Getting
$9,000 more a year.
Yes, great. Because yes, I do see a lot more money and opportunity and benefits and appreciation. You being acknowledged for all the hard work and the amazing stuff that you've learned and put into it, and this is going to be a place that's going to appreciate that and see your value, because you have so much to offer and so much to give. And so not only the raise, I see a bonus and benefits. It feels like also some kind of either program or assistance or something that you're going to get for a job change and position. It feels like incentives car, home, certain things that they're going to offer that are going to be a very good incentive for you to take this and for you to do this. This is going to be a year of growth and change, and both spiritually and financially, emotionally, just even mentally. I just see a lot of your to-do list getting knocked off this year. You kind of have a to-do list, a bucket list of things of that you've wanted to do and that you've put off for a while, and this is going to be the year for you. I see you actually writing them down and saying, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And these are a few things that I want to do, but these things I'm going to do for sure. So it's going to be very good for you to document, to take notes. I see like a journal, pinning something up. I see like your computer, a desk, a certain area, and you're going to put up a board, kind of put pictures and different notes and post-its and things of that you want to do, some travel, this wonderful job. I see like a family life, family issues. It feels like connecting, and I'm seeing more towards summer and the end of the year, you connecting with family that you haven't seen for a while and that you've been thinking about. And so that is something that it feels August, September, October, and towards the end of the year, you're going to make some new and old connections, both new friends and mentors. I see mentors and learning, but also connecting with family members that you haven't talked to or have been a little distant for a while, and kind of just, I see a lot of adventures. Is there a special trip? I feel that there's a special trip that you really, really want to take this year and that you've put off for a while. Is there somewhere you want to go?
I like to go to Europe sometime, but I've never been there. But I'm hoping to go to California when I get this, my callback to the next TV show round. That would be in the middle of February would be the call. So that would be my trip to California. Then to see my family too, because my family's in California, and apparently my dad is ill. I guess he's in home hospice care. So I can't really afford to go right now, but I hope he can hang on till I can go, but I don't know.
Yeah, I do feel February, March, for sure by April, but it feels more like late February to March that you are going to be doing some traveling, and California does fit in as I see like palm trees and sun and nice warm weather, connecting with family. And I do see you spending some time with your dad this year. As you said, he's in hospice, and it's I feel like I get a lot of things that you want to say, a lot of unsaid and just thoughts and things you want to tell him and talk to him about. And you can, even from where you're at, but also I do feel you will have a personal connection with him this year, and you will have contact with him and just spending some time connecting with him and other family members. And it does feel like the travel to California will be somewhere February, March, maybe even into April, because you're gonna save up and get some financial. I get like financial issues, but financial help. Somewhere there's gonna be some help that will come in to help you to accomplish this and do this.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels like a family member. Someone's gonna buy you like a plane ticket or help you with getting there. And so it is going to be very good because I feel things left unsaid is what I'm seeing, things left unsaid. So when you do talk to him, if there's things that you feel in your heart and things that you feel that in your head and that you really want to say, he can hear you and feel you even now and in the future, but also don't be afraid to say it because a lot of times we hold things in or we keep things in or we think, well, one day I'm going to do it, one day I'm going to say it, one day, and make it now, make time for that and say those personal things or those things that you feel or that you've been thinking about. And even beforehand, I see you like journaling them and writing them down just to kind of remind yourself of what you really want to bring up or talk about or say, because a lot of times it's good to do that. We tend to put things off. Yeah, or we forget, exactly. Or we just get so much in our head at the time or in the moment, we get caught up with that we forget. So it's good to have these notes. So take these notes and write these things down because then when the time comes and you get to talk to him, I get so much to say and I feel so this is going to help you to kind of look at these little post-it notes or these little different ideas or this journal because this is going to be a very personal and very good and important meeting and talk to and a lot of times we always think we have time and that we'll do it one day and we wait for the right time. Don't make it that time, and this is going to be the year that you're going to connect with them and I get a lot of closure and a lot of issues and things that you that you just want to mention or talk about, and I get the I love you, that he loves you very much, but he just feels like kind of a distant, and sometimes some people they keep a lot in and they have a hard time expressing it and they feel it, and so if you say it first, I do feel that, there's some things that it'll be a very bonding and very close and very personal and a good meeting and a good vacation and a good time that's going to mean very, very much to you. And I see a piece of jewelry or a piece of it feels like I'm seeing a necklace. There's going to be something that's a personal piece and some memories that he's going to give you or that's going to mean a lot to him and that he wants you to have. Be like a jade or a stone or something as well. A lot of education too this year. I see you doing a lot of spiritual and self-employment. Is there something self-employment that you've been interested or looking into that sparks you? I see like a fire or a spark or something.
No, I can't think of anything self-employment.
No? Okay, because there's something that you want to do for yourself or something that along with this other, there just feels like there's a spark of something that you've been meaning to or wanting to do. And it feels almost that you could make an employment out of it or donate your time or what you create. Do you do art, painting, creative? I see you're very creative. You're
Well,
good
now
with
that you mention it, I had 2 boys, so I had a therapy thing, and I would make handmade barrettes, and I used to sell them. And I kind of want to get back into that. I just had to, figure out, what I want to do. I was going to create a website, and hopefully that would come to some sort of side business kind of thing, some crafting.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I do see you doing that and doing like reminder rings and like bracelets and different things that are going to be spiritual and helpful and very beneficial and for the people. for some reason I'm seeing school and like bullying issues and different personal healing. You're a healer, and a lot of what you create, you put a lot of healing into it, and also it will benefit people, and that I do see you creating a website and selling things from jewelry to I feel like you remember the old friendship bracelets and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. If that makes sense, for some reason I'm seeing like bracelets like that, and friendship and meaningship and reminder rings, like, and different, even reminders of like, hey, people loving themselves and caring for themselves, and different reminders that, hey, things are going to be okay, and I don't know why, but I will say this and I will bring it up, but I see like something to do with suicide and something to do with there's a personal issue or there was someone or something that you do, like yellow ribbons and different, a lot of healing in your jewelry and in your website and with your energy, and also artwork as well. So, and spiritual connection with that. So spirit art, if that makes sense, and that's something, because I keep seeing fire and spark, and that there's a spark in you that you really want to do these things, and that you put some things aside because you spent a lot of your time of your life with family and friends and work, and so this year in 2020 is going to be a year of doing a lot of things that you've put off, and doing some things for you, and doing things that are going to help and heal others. And in what you create, this amazing energy that you put into it, and this love and this creativity, and this, it is going to be like a side self-employment thing, because you're going to get a lot of people. It starts out where you donate a lot of your time and you help others, but it also becomes like a side business as well, and something that you can make some extra income, and you get so many offers and so many people that want your help. So I do see it being very amazing and beautiful, and what you create helps others. You're definitely a healer. You have a beautiful heart, amazing aura and energy, and you are not only creative, but you're very healing to people and animals as well. I see you working with shelter for, it feels like, dog and cats, and you also have some personal animals that you communicate very well with and help that you. Did you rescue a shelter animal? Because I feel like a shelter dog.
No. Mm-mm.
No? Okay, you might want to look into it. It feels like donating some time and connecting with some shelter animals and a project. So that feels like a little bit later on this year. 'Cause you definitely communicate well with animals, and I feel that you're gonna donate some of your time with it. It feels like a dog and cat, but mainly dog shelter, and spending time going and working with them and helping them and healing them, and just, but that part of it feels like is more of a donation, more of a just helping and spending some of that time giving, and because you have a beautiful heart, and so that I just see you doing that and connecting with them, helping to find them homes, but also creating it feels like some special callers for a few.
Hey, I told you 4 minutes ago, so wrap.
Okay. A lot of creative energy. So, and a lot of amazing changes in with your work. Do you have any quick questions at all, or?
Well, just real fast, I'm just trying to think the whole thing with my boss thing. Do you have any idea why she's kind of like flipped on me? I mean, do you think she's jealous of me because people like me and they don't like her? I don't know.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think the biggest thing is what was said right at the beginning of your call. Like, don't search for the whys. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, sometimes the universe inspires to help you get to your next location. Okay?
Okay. I just hope I can not get stressed out in the next couple of weeks before this new job comes.
Okay, here's the rule. You've heard it 1,000 times. You cannot control what someone else does. You can only control your response to it. Okay?
True.
So take the high road, do your job, don't let it bounce off you, do not, in the long run, it's not going to mean nothing to you if you're working for the government making $10,000 a year or more, or $6,000 a year, or whatever it was.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, and then you can go, ha 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 ha, thank you for being, that way, is because, as I tell you, it's a way to help you make a decision much more easily than you might otherwise. Because we human beings tend to get in the rut very well. So as long as we got check coming and whatever, our hair's not on fire, then we're more likely to stay in even a crappy situation than to go look for new, right? So,
right.
So here you go. It's okay to not make you feel bad for a second that you're moving on. Okay?
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
All right. Okay, take care.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Perfect.
speak up.
Yes,
Okay.
Chris has got it. Thank you so much.
Okay, stop, Kimber. Okay, we're going to go to 302. Oh, 302 unmuted them damn self. So, hello, 302.
Hi, it's Jackie.
Hi, and how are you doing?
Good. How are you guys? I'm sorry. It doesn't sound like either one of you guys are doing that fabulous, so I am sorry.
No, not a problem. How are you?
I'm good. The job's still going good.
Yay.
Awesome.
What did you say?
Awesome. Yay. I'm so glad that the job's doing good. And yes, so miss you. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that you called.
And Mr. Bojangles just sat up on my lap. He was in a sound sleep and he just got on my lap. He must know I'm talking to you guys.
Yes, he does. Hey, Bo. Hi. Kisses and hugs. Oh my gosh. I miss him and you so much.
I miss you guys. It's so weird. Like, Bo, I swear, he got more, like, Christmas cards and text messages than I did.
He's so sweet. He's just a lover, though,
Yeah, I had to take him in to get his nails trimmed, and the girls were like, well, how is he? And I was like, oh, I don't know. He can be vicious. And one of the texts was holding him, and, like, he was purring so hard, and she's like, oh, he's just a love bug.
He is. He is just a sweetie. Oh my gosh, he is just a lover.
Yeah.
He especially loves women. He loves all people, but he's got away with the girls. He's just so cute. And he wins everybody's heart.
Yeah.
He's got mine. He's just a sweetie, and I miss him so much. And he knows whenever I'm on the phone too. He's just a cutie. I just love him. I'm so happy that he's there on your lap. You'll have to give him a big kiss and hug for me.
Oh, I will.
I'm so glad that your job is working out and things are going so well.
I know, like it is like amazing. Like I'm really connecting with the people that work there. They're just like nice. They're normal. Like they're not backstabby. They're not crazy. They're not whatever jealous or whatever.
No, it's so much. It's a great environment. So many wonderful people. It's so much better than a lot of the other places. Yeah, as you said, they are just amazing group of people, and you fit right in with them, and they just love you, and you are doing so wonderful. And this is the perfect job that you waited for and worked so hard to get. And it's great. It's close. It's nice. The people are great. It's wonderful environment. As you said, a lot of positive. It's not the 7th grade, backstabbers and people that are jealous or not good. It's everybody is willing to help each other, further each other, to learn, and which is great, because a lot of times in certain environments, some people can get kind of funny in that way, and they don't want to help, or they get jealous, or they don't want to teach each other. And to me, I think it's so important that everybody does that and helps each other and teaches each other and says, no, hey, I'm going to try to teach you everything I know, and you teach me back, and we learn and we help each other and we further each other and make each other better. And it's that kind of an environment and that kind of place. And it's a great opportunity, and not only wonderful friendships, but mentors and teachers, and you are as well. So you fit right in, and this is just such a great place. Good energy, good pay. It's nice and close. It has the good hours. There's just so many positives, and I know you went through kind of a lot of different time and working hard and different jobs to get to this point and to this place that you've earned it, and you've worked so hard, and I'm so happy that you're finally getting the rewards for all your hard work and getting appreciated, because they do appreciate you there. They love you, and they know what you have to offer, and which is so much. You are wonderful at what you do.
Well, thank you. I mean, that's good to hear, because I'm like, it's still early on, and I'm not getting like, I have to go to supervision with my manager, but it's not that I haven't heard like, you're doing a good job. Like and I know that me well enough. When I was in my 30s, I was like, I don't need to be told that. My numbers speak for itself. But now I'm like, no, I need positive reinforcement.
Yeah. Well, it's good to be acknowledged and to be told, but just know that you are doing wonderful and amazing, and you are doing a great job, and that you fit right in, and you're doing perfect. And they're not. Some companies don't so much as verbalize it, but they'll show you in other ways. And the thing is you're
not firing you.
Yeah, well, and you're perfect for this. So I get a real, like, kind of a family atmosphere, and people are willing to teach others and to help each other and to kind of make each other better and promote the positive and the good and the good intentions, where a lot of times other companies sometimes can be competition and can be jealousy, or people are afraid to help each other, to teach each other, or learn from each other. And it's so important that we do, because we're always learning, and we're always we're meant to help each other, and we're always to share what we learn from both education, but also the wisdom of the old knowledge and experience, life experience, and job experience, and just life in general, and what we learn. And when we can share that with others and teach each other and help each other and just be supportive and to say, hey, I'm going to help, instead of go, oh, well, I don't want to see it. Because, some places can be very competitive, especially it's kind of sad, but a lot of people be money motivated, and they look at it in that way, and they should look at it and how they can help or make a difference, or what they can teach and help each other with and learn from each other, because that is the way we all do better, and that is the way that we all help each other, and that it not only benefits the company, it benefits ourselves and each other. And you fit right in, and this is a good place, and you, even though a lot of times it's not acknowledged, know that it's there, and that you are meant for this, and that this is something that you've earned, and that you've gotten to this point, and that you're doing great, you're doing wonderful, and
thanks.
Yeah.
Does it look like I'm going to stay there for a while? I mean, I know I've only been there less than 3 months, but and I like it, and I want to stay.
Yes, and yes. You're going to stay, you're going to do very well. You are very positive, and this is a good one for you, and I do see you being there long term. I see you making a difference. I see you growing and teaching and helping others and learning, but advancing. I see you doing well, both financially, but also position-wise. I do see you being there for quite a while and very long term, and that what you do, know that you are making a difference.
5 minutes.
Go ahead.
5 minutes.
Yeah. Yep. So yes, you're going to be there for a while. What else? What else do you have? Because I feel you.
Just anything. Is anything coming up for me that I should know about? I just had a birthday too.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you.
I'm gonna have to get a hold of you, give you a very good birthday reading, and get caught up with everything. It's been way too long, and I'm sorry I missed your birthday. Happy birthday!
Oh, thanks.
We'll have to do some Bloody Marys too.
I know. I still haven't done that yet. I need to find the perfect glass pitcher to mix it up in.
Yeah. We'll do that, and we'll celebrate your birthday. And we'll do some good Bloody Marys with a good hot sauce.
Yeah, and I have the pickle juice and everything.
Yum! We're gonna do that. It'll be a late birthday celebration, but it'll be a birthday and a yay job and a happy new year, and so much to get caught up with. So yes, I look forward to that, and we'll tweak that recipe. We'll make some good ones.
Yeah.
Some good Norwegian or Swedish vodka. Or some kinky vodka. Good too.
Okay, we're going to wrap that one, and we're going to move to the last caller. Since you're going to type thing for her soon anyways, that's good. You can address whatever other questions she would have had then. And was really nice for me, Jackie.
All right, Chris, I hope you feel better. And Kimber, I hope your move is going as well as can be expected.
Thank you so much, and I miss you, love you, and give both kisses and hugs and to you too.
I will. Miss you, love you too.
Yes.
Bye, bye, bye.
All right.
I'll call you.
Guys.
Okay, take care.
You too.
Right.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Yourself. Here's your song.
I love that. Thank you. It's been a while.
Okay. And finally, this one's probably going to be, now we have okay, we took care of Andrea. Okay. So this one's probably going to be Adriana. Is that Adriana?
Yes, it is me.
Oh, yay!
Listen to me.
I'm under the weather as well. I'm sick.
Can you guys hear?
Sick.
Can you hear? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, sweetie. Aw, I'm sorry you're sick. Aw.
I know, it's this weather. I mean, there's a snowstorm here.
Hello. Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Hey,
can hear
Chris.
you.
Why are you ignoring me? Okay, I just wanted to quickly say I need to get out of here at 10 sharp. So you guys got like 15 minutes so that we'll have a few minutes to wrap up. And so get to her.
Okay, and yeah, if you have anything you want to add, Chris, too, or you want to say to Adriana, go ahead, because if you have to get out or whatever. Because I know you have much great advice too. So if you
Add with your question, Adriana.
I wanted to know, I'm in the process of looking for work, right? And so my belly is growing. Am I going to be able to find something quickly before it keeps growing? I mean, I'm only 2 months now. I'm finally my doctor's appointment. My first doctor's appointment is next week, and I've been like so worried and anxious because I hope everything is okay. I know I'm like, exaggerating, but I just want to know
My
if.
advice to you is apply for temporary jobs, and then it's not a problem to share. I mean, it may be.
I was thinking that too. Like the temp agencies.
What? I guess my mic's not working. You guys go ahead.
no, that's okay, Chris. Yeah, as you said, temporary jobs. So yeah, if you want to say anything, Chris, go ahead, because I do feel some temporary work. It does feel, I get like 2 or 3 different top places in your area that if you call them and you get listed with them, you will be able to find some stuff. And I keep seeing Uber as well, some driving and doing a little bit of that. You are doing great with the baby. I'm so excited.
Okay.
And I'm
I'm
so
like
happy.
so worried.
Yeah, don't worry, because I feel that, and I know, and it can be overwhelming and very
I had a
stressful.
really high fever yesterday, 101, and I called like the emergency room. They're like, relax, take some Tylenol. I'm like, are you sure I can take that? They're like, yeah, you're fine. I mean, if it keeps going, for 2 days straight, then, yeah, come in so we can run some tests. But the fever went away. It's just a really bad cold.
Yeah, there is a lot of colds and sicknesses going around right now, and there is a lot of natural things that you can take as well, lemon water, some clearing, do a lot of clearing, a lot of fluids, and clear your body, a lot of very kind of dehydrated, so the water will help, because it feels like a virus, it's more of a kind of the breathing and just a lot of cold, more of a cold than a flu. So you want to do like a lot of the vitamins, make sure you're getting a lot of fruit, vegetables, chicken broth, and different things to kind of help settle. But the baby's doing great. You are doing very wonderful in taking care of yourself, and just know that Angel's always around you. He's always there. He's always protecting you and taking care of you, and very aware of shielding and just your energies. Do some clearing, do your candle magic. You're great with the candles and the fire and the energy, and just some meditation and connecting. It feels like a little bit of less sleep, a lot of worrying, and just kind of don't stress, don't worry so much, because the financial issues and the jobs and the things that you're concerned about is going to start to fall into place. I feel February, I'm getting March, finances are going to fall into place. The new place is amazing, great energy. Keep clear, meditate. And did you make an altar in a place for you? It feels almost, again, did you pick the basement?
No. So we don't have a basement here. So I do have, where I light my candles and my sage and, a cup of water and stuff like that, like in my room, because I don't have anywhere else to put it.
Okay, yeah, because I feel do you have like a larger closet that you can change into a little personal altar space or something? Because
it is, but there's like no space with it.
Yeah,
you put our night table in that closet because it's just my bedroom set is so huge.
Yep. You're still making adjustments and with the moving but you're gonna create this little personal space, and when you do, that'll give you your time and your place to meditate, and it feels almost like a small room or a closet or like just and even if you do alter, just kind of a little place for you to connect and to do that and to have your energy. And put like lemons with salt, rock salt or sea salt, and just kind of clear your space and clear that energy, and amazing, beautiful new place that you moved to. And the baby's doing very, very well. You're getting the right food. You're paying attention to. You've prepared for this for so long, and you are doing so well. And don't stress. I feel that you need a little more sleep, and don't worry. The finances are gonna fit. It's all falling into place. I feel like a puzzle, and it is all coming together. I see Ricardo getting more finances coming in. Has he been doing Uber, or are you doing Uber? Because I keep seeing
he has, but with the bad weather, it's been really slow. But he is going to stop that and get something full time, to balance out. So hopefully, he'll get something really soon. And then maybe I'll take Uber.
Yeah, because I see that being a supplement, but I do see, like, through, as Chris said, temporary places that they're going to find, like, factory work or some kind of work that is going to lead to full-time for a while and get through. And even if he looks at it as a temporary full time and being something that's even going to get through like through the spring, summer, fall even, that he'll be there for a while, and that he's going to start to get full-time hours and some good benefits, and that the Uber between both of you will just be kind of a supplemental income. For you, I do see a part-time that becomes full-time, if that makes sense. Part-time.
Got it.
Okay. And that is going to be through it feels like a temporary place, and they're going to lead you into this job, and it's going to start out part-time, but then they're going to really, really like you, and they're going to offer you full-time work, and actually a permanent full-time. So it will go, a lot of times temporary jobs, as Chris said, is a great opportunity to get your foot in the door and to get into a company, and then they see you and they like you and they keep you for a while as a part-time and as a temporary, but then they hire you on full-time. So you'll be on their list as someone that they're going to keep even through layoffs and slow times. They're going to keep you until they can get the position available to hire you on full-time because they really, really like you. And so I do see that coming up, and I get like in the next 7 months, a lot of changes, definitely, between everything you're going through with the baby, but also the job and just the home life all fitting together, getting it more situated and cleared, and getting your personal space, your altar, because you love all that, and you kind of need that, and that nourishes your soul. It nourishes it helps you. It gives you that connection time. So that's going to be very helpful for you. So get your space, put all your personal things into it, and I do see the baby growing and doing so well, and you are taking such.
Do you think it'll be full term?
I do.
Because with Jade and Ethan, like they were both 8 months. At 8 months, like both of them, and they both weighed 5 pounds. It was so I'm just hoping, everything just goes smooth. Like I know everything's gonna be okay.
Yes, everything's going to be great. I do see you going full term. Like I do see the 9 months. I see 8 to 7 pounds, because actually, even maybe a little more. I think we've talked about, I know we've talked about what I feel it's going to be. I kind of, gave you hints and asked you if you wanted to know, and I kind of told you, but I'll keep that between me and you unless you want to, bring that out. But otherwise, and so you kind of know already, and they tend to be a little bit bigger, and I do feel that this one's going to be a little bit bigger than Jade and the others. I get 8 to 7 to even 9 pounds, but very healthy. Full term, I get 9 months. I get just beautiful, amazing. It's gonna be so worth it. Ricardo's looking forward to it. Jade's looking forward to it. The others are as well. It's gonna be exciting and very happy, and this new place is the perfect place for it, and you're going to have time to create the room and the beautiful nursery, and just you're going to have a great shower and get some amazing gifts and just prepare for this, and that you're going to be so ready, and it's all going to fall into place and doing very well. You prepared your body, mind, and spirit and all of this, and took time to create this beautiful life, this amazing love, this sweet spirit that's growing in you, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait. and
I'll definitely let you know once, I mean, it's few weeks, at 16 weeks when, we find out the sex of the baby, but I'll confirm with you once I know.
Yeah, because I think we already do know, but I'm
yeah,
so excited to find out.
I know.
I know Jade wanted two, but one's good for now.
One is good.
But yeah, I can't wait, and I do feel it's gonna be that. But no matter what, it's amazing, beautiful, sweet, old soul, just so much love and energy and just a sweet, beautiful soul that are growing, and you just created magic. Know that your grandma and that angel and that you have so many guides and amazing spirits and angels watching over you, and that whenever you feel, because it also, as we know, with pregnancy, it can be up, down, all around, and all over the place, and hormones galore, just, so much, but enjoy it and embrace it, and because you've been through it, this is going to be an exciting and wonderful opportunity, and you're going to just love all of it. You're going to go, hey, wow, I'm wanting cheesecake and some fun time, or whatever you want.
I know. I honestly forgot how the first 3 months are. I really forgot about the whole morning sickness and the sore, what.
Oh yeah.
Just the fatigue, and it's just oh my gosh, I forgot about this. But it's just so amazing how we can grow these little humans.
Yes, it's just beautiful, amazing, and magic. That's the wonderful part of being, especially a woman, to be able to. It takes both, but to be able to have that and create that gift of life, and to grow and nurture and create this amazing, beautiful soul. It's such a blessing, and it's amazing, and it's a wonderful experience, and when you have been through it a few times, it's like each time you appreciate and you look at it differently, and you see so much more, and it's so much more enjoyable, and you go, wow, it goes by so fast. So this time you really take that time to really enjoy and have fun with it, and to really embrace it, because it does go by quickly, and it is such a beautiful, amazing experience. And when we're younger, and the first time, it's all kind of a learning thing, and each time it grows and changes and is different. And this time, you're really gonna enjoy it and embrace it and look at all of what it is, and it's going to be wonderful, and you're doing very well, very healthy, beautiful, amazing, and you're doing well with the eating, the getting the proper fluids, everything from the spiritual to the emotional to the mental to the physical. You've got it down, and I'm so proud of you. You've worked so hard to get to this point, and you are really embracing this amazing gift and just creating this life. And so is your family. Is just a wonderful experience, and you found the beautiful home, creating this beautiful space and energy, because everything is energy, and you're just really getting prepared. And yes, the job's going to work great. You will find this. You will be able to work out the finances, so don't be so worried. Don't be so concerned. It's all going to fall into place, both what you and Ricardo do. Jade's going to be a beautiful little helper and babysitter, and she's going to offer her advice, and she's just really a go-getter. So, yeah, it's all going to be wonderful. This spring is a lot of growth with the baby, but also I see financial growth. I see a lot of new creations and working on both the business and your personal stuff, and also some changes to the home that you're in, and creating this little nursery. It feels connected to your room.
Mhm.
Okay, because yeah, it feels like it's right there, and you're gonna pick out the colors and just create this beautiful space, and it's gonna be perfect. So, I know.
Crickets. We gotta
Okay,
go.
yep.
Oh, up there, finish it up the next time.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck finding something that helps you out there, Adriana.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good evening.
Feel better. Feel better. Feel better. So Kimber, tell people how they can get a hold of you, and then we got to get the heck out of here.
Okay, yep, definitely. I will be getting back on now that I got the move settled, I will get back on my email, so you can get a hold of me on my email and Facebook, and I'm going to be connecting with all that and getting caught up with.
So how can people get, like, if they don't know that, then how do they get a hold of you?
Okay, do you by chance have that? I don't have that right in front of me.
Check the show page. Check the show page, guys, only because I'm in a rush to get out. And
Yes.
so, Kimberly Psychic Medium 1, the number 1, that's Facebook. Kimberly Psychic Medium 1, and that's Facebook, so you can start there. Tomorrow we theoretically have Nick, so if you're around, kicking around, doing nothing, then pop on over and check out Nick tomorrow night. And thank you, Kimber, so much, and we'll see you the next time, 2 weeks' time.
Thank you so much. And yeah, I will come check out next show as well too. Love Nick and love you too, Chris. Thank you so very, very much. Always. You are amazing.
Oh, thanks, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Peace out. Bye-bye.
Thank you.